see Hammer, and Hammer checked him about it. Hammer, it's so many different things. Even Too Short, Hammer had an issue with him. There's people coming out the woodworks saying, hey man, Hammer wasn't nobody that you could just run up on like that dancing. Don't get it twisted. You couldn't just act like that was somebody you could run up on because him and his brother wasn't trying to hear that. Did you hear stories of Hammer back in the day?
No. Yeah. He ain't that solid. And he broke now, so.
Wait a minute, he broke now?
He broke now.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
But Banging on Wax is the last situation that they came together musically, 1991.
When you bring up something, Michael Conception, I had a guy on my show and he pretty much says that Michael Conception them rolled up on him and MC Hammer. He used to be with MC Hammer. And he was with him for many, many years. They still talk. And he says that, Benito says when he came out that MC Hammer came out and Michael Conception said, hey, come here. Hey, we want, the Crip gang. We want to talk to you, man. And he said they tried to talk to him and Hammer told him, oh, man, we're not trying to hear that, man. I got people with me. What you gonna do?
We had a function to do somewhere up in Hollywood. I forget exactly where it was. We come out the back to get in the vans and cars and stuff to go back to the hotel because we was down doing our Too Legit to Quit stuff, right? And we get out there, it's this dude in his wheelchair and about 4 or 5 dudes with him, hanging out. I know they Crips because my cousins all Crips in LA. So I'm like, there's some gangbangers. What they doing out here? He's like, hey, I want to holler at you for a minute, Hammer. Now the thing is, Mike already knew who Hammer was because they did the video. Mm-hmm. We were on the same gang before. So I'm like, what? So basically he came with Hammer like, hey man, it's LA and everything, man, and things can happen, you know what I'm saying? You need to holler at me, man, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me for protection. Hammer said, protection for what? You see, man, I got 12 bodyguards out there. And 4 or 5 of them straight killers. You know what I'm saying? So what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no protection. He said, man, I ain't studying. They said, no, for real though, man. You need to holler at me, man. If you don't, something could happen to you, whatever. He said, what you trying to say? He said, you need to go ahead and, take care of that and everything will be cool. He said, nigga, you trying to start strang on me, nigga? He said, man, you got me. I'm from the town. I'm from the Bay, baby. We don't play like that. So Lewis and his brother stepped up and they started cursing, going back and forth. Like, it's a standoff. So his boys, they to show their stuff, they heated, whatever.
Right.
So our people, they drove down. They're ready. It's going to be a killing.
Right. And he pretty much stood his ground. He say, Mike Concession said, we're going to see about it. We're going to see. And then the next day, it was almost like it was diffused immediately because of somebody called me in. I think he said it was Big West.
So all these old cats, man, gangsters. So we know what's going on. But West made the call, it's on. He big time Crip. So big OG.
And he heard what had happened.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm cool, man. All right, man.
Big West made a call, and they made a call, and they shut that down so fast.
That's Captain Shaheed Muhammad's man, Big West. West is the man in sports in industry. But see, one thing about Hammer from Northern California, and they have a different structure. They are more organized. Okay, Felix Mitchell, Mickey Moore, all of them dudes in East Oakland, San Pablo, they have a different structure. So that Michael Conception been in a wheelchair since 77, 78. Well, how he gonna push up on somebody? He got the power. He's the most rolling gang member we got on the West Coast. Successful. Like everybody else is basic that you hear about, but this man here is on the other side. He's the most brilliant man. I mean, he was before Freeway Rick, Waterhead Bo, all of them. He'd been doing this. You know
but I guess Big West was able to diffuse it.
Yeah.
Not to say that he wasn't in power. He didn't make it seem that way. He just said that they never had a problem out there. Once
Shaheed Muhammad or West say something, it's borderline stamped in Cali.
Wow. Who was Big West? Who is that?
He's in the entertainment industry. He's got a gang influence when it comes to sports, entertainment. He's a hitter.
Al Heyman was linked with Al Heyman.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you okay, you go back to those times and you start to see. Benito also told a story about Ice Cube, said that Ice Cube, they ran up on Ice Cube at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle and said that he had made a song with him and DJ Pooh. They had made a diss song about MC Hammer, and Hammer checked him about it. Hammer, it's so many different things, even Too Short. Hammer had an issue with him. There's people coming out the woodworks saying, hey, man, Hammer wasn't nobody that you could just run up on like that dancing. Don't get it twisted. You couldn't just act like that was somebody you could run up on because him and his brother wasn't trying to hear that. Did you hear stories of Hammer back in the day?
No. Yeah. He ain't that solid. And he broke now. So
wait a minute, he broke now?
He broke now. Anytime a Negro go way up here and come back down and then he go to Jesus, some shit, you know. When you go to Jesus, that's the last hookup, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't stay in the music business, so he wasn't that damn solid.
They say that he had like 400 dancers at one time.
All of that. I mean, look, the same way with Suge. Took care of your homies instead of take care of yourself, and the people closest to you hate you the most. So they suck you and like we talk about leaders again. You dying for the flock, and the flock don't give a fuck about you. The flock right on, right? Your ass sitting over there, the shepherd, broke as hungry as hell. The shepherd, the good shepherd. The flock gonna eat with whoever they gotta eat with. The flock. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. I'll take that back.
So when you think about it, okay, so at the end of the day, when you hear these stories coming out, whether it be MC Hammer, whether it be Ice Cube, whether it be Snoop Dogg, whether it be Suge Knight, Suge has a litany of stories that's plowing out. The history is unfolding. People are telling the security guards is telling things everywhere. That what's that boy name we talk about all the time? The one that be over there with them other podcasters. I can't. He be on a lot of different shows.
Oh, you talking about Diddy's body?
Yeah, Diddy's body going like everybody's coming out.
Gene Deal,
like
just telling. They don't tell the truth. You tell all that bull. It's just for, like Melvin Farmer say, for likes and views.
Yeah, for sound bites.
Sound bites. Hey, I was with him and he did. Well, what was you doing?
Yeah.
And say you wasn't disciplined enough. The only reason that these women are not calling rapes on you because you ain't got no money. But you done did some worker deals, a gang of this, all this shit that he talking about, did he? He had to put some of the ugly ones, you know, that can't really get in.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.